Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy LJ, and you are now tuned in to Grind Season TV. Get on your grizzly, boy.
Lotto, you watching Grind Season TV. Get on your grizzly.
It's your boy Nana, man. It's Grind Season TV. Get on your grizzly.
You already know it's Blizzy 44 to 305. Heavy chicken on my motherfucking plate, nigga. Hold him to the rock, nigga. Shout out Grind Season TV. My brother Vis, nigga. Get on your
Grind Season TV. Get on your grizzly.
It was Grind Season TV.
Yo, it's niggas, I rap, Mr. Yamshin, Mr. Killing them all, stealing the women and stealing them off. I did it, get in the drawers, and you're fucking with Grind Season TV, nigga. Get on your grizzly, nigga.
Grind Season TV. Get on your grizzly. You dig?
We live. So we here at Grind Season TV. We got my boy Papi Flaco here. We got his cousin Savvy, the manager. I just family manager. So we here. We live. Papi Flaco. I found out about him when I was on Instagram, and I think the post came up in Wisconsin or something, and I heard it. I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. What made you come up? What's the name of that song again? Because I always.
The LAP intro, LAP.
Because I was gonna say
Last
intro.
Average Project, yeah.
See, like LAP intro. So I'm listening to that and I'm like, yo, yeah, you got the drip and soul stuff that everybody like, but you was coming with bars and somebody commented and you reminded them of the old Kirko. I'm like, that's a good ass comparison. I like that. And I'm like, he a young boy with soul. So you like, I don't see too many people on boats and shit like that. You 17 chilling on boats and stuff. So where you from, bro? I know you're from the Rochester area.
Rochester, bro. I'm actually from the suburbs. I'm not from the city or nothing like that. I'm just over in Greece. Go to Hilton High School, actually. Still in high school. Just riding it out right now.
I feel you. So how does it feel to like have so like clout and stuff like that, popularity being in high school still?
It feels nice just because any publicity is good publicity and any comments are good comments right now. Like, I still got people sleeping on me, but that's just giving me time for them to wake up, so.
I feel you. I mean, you got your image down pat. You definitely got your flow. Like, how long you been doing this rap? You said like a year, right?
Like a year, and like, I started off literally just trying to find a sound. Like, recently I just found my sound, so from there, I just like, I don't know, it's just like a playground with me now I know it's going.
So who were some of your influences and stuff? Because like, we know that you, ethnicity-wise, you what you mix with, bro?
I'm half Italian, half Puerto Rican.
See, I knew it was something. I'm like, so it ain't a lot. First of all, it ain't a lot of Hispanic rappers like Latin, like Puerto Rican, Dominican. It's not a lot of those. And then to be a mixture of that and to be white, but not to even sound. You don't sound like an Asheroff. You don't do the Eminem thing that most of these other guys try to go down that route.
Right.
You found your own sound,
right.
But you drip, you moonwalk on the beat, but you spitting balls. Like, who were your influences in music?
I mean, growing up as a kid, I always listened to like Chris Brown, like Usher, that type of stuff. So that kind of gave me that groovy vibe. And then my dad's 100% Puerto Rican. He always listened to Spanish music. So like him and his dad's Puerto Rican. You know, we grew up together. There's always Hispanic music going around. So like, I got the rhythm and melodies of those type of songs, and like, and nowadays music, I'm trying to just all mix it in and get my own sound, like, period.
I respect that. So what's the first song that you did on that LAP project actually?
The first song, I think it was Iced Up, because I put that out as a single before, but you could hear like throughout that mixtape the difference. Like you could tell when I was starting to like just first get my sound, and then when I had a hold of my sound, like you could totally tell the difference.
Respect that. I mean, I'm still listening to the whole project, but even off that intro, I'm like,
yeah.
I don't think I gotta listen to too much after this, because you know when somebody can rap. And when I heard, I'm like,
right.
Flaco can rap.
Right. Yeah.
So how did you get your name, Papi Flaco? What was the name? I was thinking ASAP Mob kind of vibe.
Nah, not even. Like, I related that too, because I just wanted it to be Flaco, and then I was like, nah, like, they got Pretty Flaco Jordy, whatever, and ASAP Mob, that stuff. And then, I thought about my Xbox name. It's True Papi Flaco, and like that's what started it all. Me and my brother would just brainstorm and some stuff. And I was like, I wanted a name that's gonna stick. Like people are gonna see it and call me that. And then right when we got on Xbox, it's like a funny like little kid story. And people just started calling me in school and everything, and then I started getting into music. I was like, what kind of nicknames do I have? And I just said Papi Flaco, and everybody kind of went crazy for it. Or like, oh, Papi Flaco, Flaco, whatever. And like, it sticks now, so I kept it.
I mean, you also Puerto Rican, so hey,
right.
shorty Papi. I like how, before we just off music a little bit, how the ladies treating you?
Ladies,
cause you 17, you young, so you still experience life.
Yeah.
You got some clout now.
Yeah, they're treating me good. They're treating me well, and the ones that don't want to treat me well, they could get lost. I mean, I'm not tripping over none of that right now. I'm too young for that.
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, I had an ex, and like that just didn't work out. So now I'm just like, I'm only gonna be young for so long. So whatever.
I feel you. I feel you.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even be mad at that.
Nah.
I feel like soon enough I'm gonna see you in a video on some Project X type shit. Because you have a party vibe. It's not you make party music, you just like to have fun. And I see it in the music that you make and I hear it. So what's the thing, what makes you creative when you do music? Do you go in there just based on your vibe, or you just always writing?
I mean, I'm always kind of writing stuff, but like, honestly, when it gets down to it, like when I'm face to face with that microphone, I'm like, I'll maybe use the hook that I wrote down, and then the rest I'll like freestyle. Cause like when I freestyle and I actually get in the zone, it sounds better. Like it just comes out better. It's way better for me.
You're just naturally yourself. You're not thinking too much.
Yeah, cause like that's how I started like getting into music. I'd be just chilling with my bros and we'd be freestyling. Like I'd just be killing it, and they'd go crazy, and I'd be like, I kind of want to get into music, cause it felt good when I see that smile on their face, like, oh shit, like he's killing it.
Then about it, then I be about it. If you fuck around, then I'ma get it poppin'. It's the last project for the people doubting. Know they wanna hate me and they tryna stop me, but I'm the man, you understand. I can see the hate through the camera lens. I can see the fake bitches play pretend. I would recommend no girlfriend. She blocked me on Snapchat. I peeped that, I backlash. She mad that I'm not sad. I ain't tripping, baby, no, I'm glad. I'm spitting facts when I fucking rap. Gotta get the cheese, but I'll never rap. Last average project, you gonna see me on top edge. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Shit, like he's killing it, and then I'd be like, man, that feels good to have somebody like saying they like my shit.
Yeah.
But where you record at?
What's up?
Where do you record your music at?
Hero Studios. Shout out to Hero Studios. Gotta shout out to Hero Studios, bro.
All these rappers be looking, they be like, yo, so you know where I could go record? Hero Studios. See how we go right there.
My boy Leo, he's the man right now.
That's wonderful. This one, I know it's them. Clips got his own joint. He's scared. It's a lot of talent in Rochester right now, and that's like, people know everybody in the city, but when you go to the suburb, I'm like,
it's a whole
different sound. It's a different world.
The thing is, like, we all get along. Like, and I respect the people that have respect for it, cause like, I'm sorry I didn't grow up with like those problems, but I have my own problems that I'm trying to write out. You know what I mean? Like we all grew up in the same world. We all got our own problems, and like when I see people respecting my shit from another city, cause I got people outside the state sending me stuff from this city, other cities, like that just means a lot. Cause you know when two people get together, then it's just exposure.
That's facts. That's facts. So what kind of features do they do? How often do people want to do features with you now?
A good amount. I mean,
any games you want to drop? You want to keep that on the hush?
I keep that on the low for now, just cause you know I do a couple features. Yeah, I do a couple features. He's witnessed it here and there, and like I just, not to be rude, but like it's not my sound, and like I'd rather be working by myself right now. So right now, we're just working on some like. Just Papi Flaco type.
Yeah, is that one thing like hard for you as an artist is like you trying to have that person's energy on the sound, but you still want to stay yourself?
Yeah, it is, cause like doing a feature, it's easy. It's just laid out right in front of you. But like when you're doing things by yourself, no feature, people are gonna see what type of artist you really are, what kind of sound you can come up by yourself. You know.
So do you see yourself more as a rapper or more as an artist? Because this is a big thing. Like I was on Facebook earlier and everybody's going,
I know, yeah.
Oh,
sure.
This person shout out to Turbo because he dropped this on the Hour by Hour joint.
Yep.
And some people not feeling it. And I'm like, I like the song. Be like, oh, he's mumbling. I'm like, the mumble's only on the bass line, but that's just part of the song.
Dude, I respect Tyrek the GOAT, Lil Debo, Sinatra, all that. I respect all them so much. Like,
yeah, I didn't tell Tyrek to his face yet, but I posted it on my social media. I told him, I tell people all the time, to me, he's one of the top young talents.
For sure, top
when it comes to rapping. He's actually one of my favorites in general. And I tell people, when I hear him get on a song with Debo, he pushes Debo. Debo's not trash at all. Debo's nice. Right. He pushes Debo to limits creatively because it's something about them. They just have this chemistry that's different.
It's like all the artists, you know, you put 2 and 2 together.
If you're good, you're gonna push another artist to his limits. And I'm sure that there's artists that you've done a feature where you push them to their limits, and then if you do work with somebody, they might push you to your limits. But you're like, yo, I gotta not have people think he killed me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do in my own way with different people, because they got their thing going. I'm trying to open up to new artists and just gather everybody up, you know?
Yeah,
gotta grow.
Is there any more projects you got in the works right now? Because I know you got the Ugly Peach project already out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to slow it down because I dropped a ton of stuff, music videos, songs, singles, mixtape. Just right now, I'm like working on an album, but I might not drop it for another year, so it's gonna be like.
I feel like you should push that like a little bit. Maybe a single from that album.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, maybe April, maybe later. I mean, because I got people that ask me about my music and stuff. Like, I just want to kind of keep them on the cliff.
I feel you. As far as shows, how has it been trying to do that? Because I know Rochester's a small market.
Yeah, it's been hard. I mean, since I'm not as popping as like Tyree and them. You know, they're getting shows booked back to back, but I've more been just working on like studio time instead of trying to get shows. But lately, I've been getting some offers here and there, so we're gonna look into it. But my first show, I for sure want it to be crazy. I don't want it to be 2-week notice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's in the works. We got shows working out.
Did you ever think about going outside of the Rochester area? Because like I know a couple promoters in other places, and I tell people, anybody I have on this show, anybody I talk to on the phone, I'm like, if you do music, don't be afraid to go out of town and do shows, because hey, people might not like it here, but you might go on the road and then this song just blows the hell up out of nowhere.
That's why I'm trying to travel. It's just.
And you said you're still in high school,
right,
so I mean, after this grad, look, June can't come fast enough.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Once I turn 18, get it all together. I mean, I just want to travel and get my stuff out there, because like honestly here, like I feel like just everybody who's heard me has like heard me, or anybody who can hear me has heard me already. So like, I just want to move it around, you know, like need a different type of promotion, like somewhere else, because I've got in other states, like there's kids, like I don't want to call them fans, like they're just supporters or whatever from Chicago, and like shout out Chicago for bumping my shit.
And, that's a great market.
Yeah, they want to get me a show out there this summer. I was like, hey, like if you get a show organized, like I'll be more than happy to come out there. Like I'm all about doing that stuff.
When I listen to your music and stuff like that, and even your flow, because a lot of guys are doing the auto-tune. I don't like it. I don't mind it if you know how to do it right. You're doing your thing. You use a little bit of auto-tune, but your flow is fast anyway. Right? So you just use it just so you can get that extra understanding, I guess, so you can hear your voice more. Because when you do rap fast and you don't double it or something like that, it might not sound right.
Exactly.
You do it and stuff, and I'm like, yo, you know who he would sound really good next to on the track? If you did a song with like a Jay Critch, or you did it,
bro, yeah.
I'm like, yo, with him and Jay, because you got that drip and that flavor, and then Jay Critch gonna come with them punchlines and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, yo, that'd be so different. Even guys like out here, Muddy Mitch is a young boy I like out here, my boy Mitch. Shout out to Mitch. If you and Mitch got on a song because y'all so opposite of each other, but y'all great at what y'all do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've always rocked with Jay Critch, because Rich the Kid, he's one of the artists that I've always looked up to, because I literally saw him come from nothing. Like that's one of the artists I eyed down from the start, and see him. Now he's a CEO, he's got Interscope and his own label, and then Jay Critch he brought with him. Like, I know one of my songs, people say that I sound like I'm on Double G, think whatever, but like
it's not sounding like nobody. It's like you just influence
everybody. He for sure influenced that song.
It's crazy. That's one thing. back onto the topic, we talked about the whole mumble rap thing. I don't even believe it's mumble rap. I believe it's just y'all form of hip hop and expressing yourself. And I like what y'all do. I don't care what anybody else says.
Right.
The whole King of New York thing, that was another topic everybody talking about. Who is the King of New York as far as A Boogie, Don Q, was it Dave East and Tekashi? It's that one, then it boiled down. How you feel about any of these ranking things? Like, I feel like these ranking things don't matter because if you got supporters, you got supporters. If you make dope content, you make dope content.
Right. Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't really categorize anybody. It's just because that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you team up together and then you got one big wave instead of just saying, oh, he's better than him, he's better than him. Like, nah, come on.
Music changes so often. By the year, you know, styles nowadays, trend styles, fashion, different ways of recording the sound, you know, everything changes so much you can't really say who's the king and who's not.
Exactly. I feel like
apples and oranges.
everything is subjective too. It's what you like.
Right.
Because some people don't like Lil Yachty. Some people don't like Lil Uzi. There's some of these songs I like. I'm not a big fan of their whole entire work, but this song, I'm like, you cannot be mad if you hear Lil Uzi. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I like this song.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good. But when that King of New York thing came out, I told you, it's simple. There's only one King of New York, that's Jay-Z.
Right.
He ain't off the throne yet. He ain't dead. It don't matter what nobody else.
You gotta respect the OGs.
You gotta respect, and I would like that you said that because a lot of these guys say, oh, I got more views than you, or I got more success than you. It's because we're in the time of this technical, like now y'all in the advanced part. When this stuff was coming out, I remember when you couldn't be on the phone and be on the internet at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's like, I come from an era where the internet wasn't that, you needed the radio, you needed to perform, you needed to have a street team. Now you guys can get 11K views, that's fire.
Right.
I love it. But now take with the OGs, you know, with the knowledge of the business, and then bring your 11K views and put them together. Don't just knock them down because say they old.
Right.
And like your manager right here, your cousin's 28, you 17. It's a lot of difference between 11 years that he might know that you won't know. Right. It's some things that you're gonna know that he won't know because you grew up in this technological age. You feel me?
That's what we're trying to bring you
That's
guys.
the wisdom right there, man. That's the wisdom.
And you look like you were real, like even just talking to you, got you humble and you open to criticism. Is it hard to give him constructive criticism when he does the music, or is it?
It's not, man. You know, first off, we're family, we're blood, so we have the mutual respect for each other. But I think also my history in music probably makes him feel more comfortable when things are brought up, and then vice versa. Like you said, there's a trade-off. You know, he grew up in the age that I did as well. But it's a team effort. You know what I'm saying?
They got it together. There's no.
Yeah.
He is tough. He a bullheaded motherfucker, but I love him. It's none of that stuff. I mean, y'all might have y'all little debates here and there or something, but it's like at the end of the day, it's about the music and putting out your best quality.
Right. We're just trying to get more of like power up business factor, like instead of worrying about the clout right now. Like we're not trying to catch anybody.
We're putting out the quality.
It's coming on the side, you know. We're trying to work on our own thing. I don't care if one person listens to me or 1 million. Like I'm just gonna keep doing my thing until I reach my achievement. That's it.
And a side story on top of that, you know, when he hits me up and he's like, yo, everybody in high school is listening to this track, and everyone's Snapchatting me, all these girls, you know, with singing my songs. Like that's when it really hit home, I think, for him. That people really love it.
Those people, like I said, whether it's a few or a few hundred, I respect it so much because I'm doing what I've always wanted to do, and all the hate and negativity, like I deal with it, but the people that respect my shit, they make me feel so good, and I think any artist can say that for themselves.
I was talking like back onto that. Like I made a post that went crazy. We still good? We lost though. That was my post. Like, oh, everybody was commenting this, so like Lil West commented. He's like, yeah, somebody said something. He said, but I'm nothing without my supporters. And that's something that I want guys to understand. Because when they get these.
I'm blowing this thing like I farted. Give me time, I'ma be the best artist. On the playlist, the #1 chartless. My diamonds go stupid retarded. Making my moves on the low. On the low, hitting your hoe. She come to my show front row. This how I get to the dope. Flaco ain't gonna be basic. He's gotta get to it and chase it. I cannot live normal, I feel paranormal. Now it's just a matter of waiting. I saw me feel like I'm skating. These diamonds so cold got me shaking.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Are we live? So, like I was saying before, there's nobody that's self-made. Self-made is not a real thing. you have to learn something from somebody. You have to get
that inspiration.
You got to get some equities, but you got to put in the groundwork. It's nothing's gonna happen overnight. And from which it sounds like what you're saying, nothing's happening overnight. So my next question to you is, because I know you got your team. What's your team name?
My team?
Yeah, like you don't got a team name. You got
I don't got my team name.
Just Papi Flaco.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that today, low key. I was like, dang, like everybody got a gang or a squad or a mob or something. Like I just rock. Like I'm not self-made, but I do rock like solo usually. Like I just do my own thing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys want to be independent and not knowing the work that goes into being an independent artist out of your own pocket.
Right.
So would you rather be independent, or would you be signed to a label, or would you sign to a label then go independent, stuff like that? Like, what would your goal be?
I mean, I'd rather be independent just for now, so people don't think like, oh, he's getting paid now. He's just doing whatever, rock star, like Hollywood type shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to be an original artist, trying to catch my own sound, do my own thing.
With the contract comes selling your soul, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your freedom,
Yeah,
creativity.
If I sign to a label, it's
label,
gotta be the right one.
Yeah, it push you this way, that way, then you become mainstream, this and that, which isn't bad when it comes down to money. But at this stage, as far as Flaco is at, independence where you want to stay as long as you can. It seems to be like a good trend.
Get some support and stuff. And like you said, you can, with all of these things that you could put money into these outlets and they'll put your things on Tidal, on Apple Music, all through your own distribution, you feel me?
Right.
And even, like right now, one of my favorite albums, I mean, I can tell you, I listen to every day, is the Victory Lap album from Nipsey Hussle. I love that album, and it's like, Nipsey, he went the independent route for as long as he can, and then he finally signed to Atlantic and dropped the album, but it's like, he didn't really need it. It just helps boost his brand rather than anything else.
Right, that's what the label's gonna do. I just don't want people thinking of me like that, but like, 100%, like I would sign to a label if it's right, and if the moves are right.
I respect it. If they're invested into you and making sure that you keep your sound and you still have the control of your creativity, then
right. And if I can still say, hey, I want to do a song with this guy, and they can still let me and not say, oh no, like I want to have my freedom as an artist. I don't want to be, because
I let him own his masters, so while we have his own masters. I respect it.
Yeah. So
before we get up out of here, anything else you want to say to the people and stuff like that, man?
Follow me Instagram at _Papi.Flaco _, Twitter at _Papi Flaco, and got some stuff on the way for you very soon. Some videos, tracks, singles.
Single and able.
Single and able.
Yeah.
Living well, getting money.
Yeah. It's gonna go down in April for sure. That John's gonna change the game.
And he graduating. We still getting our degrees.
Yeah.
Education is important, man.
2 months. We gotta get out of there.
Always.
Anybody want to help me study? Get my Instagram DM.
Bro, Season TV. We up out of here. Yo, you Grizzly.
It's your boy Vis Hoops. Appreciate you watching this video. If you like what you've seen, subscribe at the end of this video on the link below. We're on Season TV. Get on your Grizzly. You dig?